Good morning guys, how are we doing? Today's Friday, exactly 1 week after gyms were ordered to shut due to the coronavirus. I think it was then the Monday or Tuesday afterwards that there was announcement that people were to stay at home, which is strange because it's kind of like a half lockdown type thing because a lot of people are still going to work and going to the shops and stuff. I wasn't sure whether to actually film this video or to come and train at all. But I think given the fact that there are people travelling to work and stuff, this will be the final time that I even come to the gym until this is all over. So there's a few main purposes for this video. One of which is to talk about and highlight as many things as I've experienced with Corona, mainly the thing that everyone wants to know, which is wages, financial situation, grants, etc, etc. The second purpose of this video is just to provide you with a little bit of entertainment, because a lot of people are obviously stuck at home, potentially a little bit bored, unless you've got kids, in which point you will not be bored. And third is mainly to discuss memberships and subs at the gym a little bit, plans that we have for improvement prior to reopening. So also my cameraman had a little bit of a shitty day yesterday, and he messaged me and said he just wants a good leg workout. So we're going to do a nice short but sweet leg workout, calves, quads, hamstrings, get that rattled off. Let you guys know a little bit what we're going to do with the gym, and then we're going to get back home nice and safe. So I hope you enjoy.
It's slowly changing in me. Will you give it to me? Looking at my own reflection, when suddenly it changes, violently it changes. Oh no, there is no turning back now. You've woken up the demon. Yeah.
So that's calves rattled off. We've done one exercise, opted for standing calf raise. One thing that I don't think I've actually explained on video yet, which I try and explain this the best way I can to everyone. What a lot of people do at the minute is they focus on the weight that they have moved for 10 reps. Now, the way you will see and the way I see most people lift is they rush. They de-rack a weight, and it is a race to get the number of reps that they've set in the head, with very little regard for the way that they move the weight or recruit the muscle. So just a little example is, if you pay no attention to your negatives and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's basically about 6 seconds of tension, maybe a tiny bit more with a given weight. In comparison, if you lock a weight off, I generally aim for a 3-second negative. So 1, 2, 3, and squeeze at the top. So you're probably looking at about 4 seconds of tension per rep. So then your 6 seconds for 6 reps then turns into 24 seconds for 6 reps, as an example. That doesn't mean if you can normally do 100 kilo, that you can do 20 kilo and do constant tension for 1,000,000 seconds. It doesn't work like that. What it means is you might drop the weight a little bit, but you're going to be conscious of the control and the squeeze. Now, I guarantee you that will recruit much more muscle and it will lead to much more development. Calves and hamstrings are 2 body parts that have grown dramatically on me in the last 18 to 24 months. I haven't added calf days, I haven't added exercises, I haven't added volume. All I do is I focus on the quality of the rep. 3 seconds down, drive up and hold. So it's about 4 seconds of tension per rep, and you are actually recruiting muscle as opposed to moving weight. I think it's the #1 overlooked part of training. So that being said, we're standing calf, sets of 10, building up to his 10 rep max. We did 2 working sets at his max. On the last set, we did a 50% drop. So drop set, half the weight, match the reps, and then we did 1 additional rep set. The rep set, I'll not be as concerned about a controlled negative, but we are just pumping at that point. So we're going to now move on to hamstrings. We're going to do lying leg curl, same fashion, 10s building up. Then we're going to move on to leg extension. Then we're going to do a bit of leg press, and we're going to finish with squat. As you can see, we've got the leg area on the 2nd floor of BMO Gym. It's about 99% complete. Obviously nothing's ever complete. We're working on this area here. This is actually, the reason this is all open, this is actually Eliza's boot camp area. So this is where Eliza conducts her boot camp classes. I'm going to move potentially 1 more machine downstairs, and I want to clear this full rectangle for Eliza. She can accommodate about 6 to 10 people per class, and they've all been really enjoying that, and it's going really well for them. Unfortunately, it's been hindered a little bit by what's going on, but she's still trying to do what she can on Facebook, put them in a group chat and do live sessions from home, but hopefully this won't last too long, and once we get back she can pick up where she left off with that and keep making progress for everyone.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it.
Put me back together, or separate the skin from bone. Leave me all the pieces, then you can leave me alone. Tell me the reality is better than the dream, but I found out the hard way.
Nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have today.
I am aware that I'm wearing black pants with white leggings. Eliza did point it out before I left the house, but one of the perils of white leggings is underwear selection. Didn't have any white pants, so I have to make do for today.
All I've got is insane. All I've got is insane.
Keep him like that, come on. Yes. Come on then. And in, pull, squeeze. Come on. Force it now. Come on.
Made me hat off. That's intensity.
All I've got is insane. 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 Something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. I don't know what's stressing me first.
So second exercise we did lying hamstring curl. So we did a direct calf move, direct hamstring move, leg extension for a direct quad move, and then we will finish with squats and leg press. I think might squat first. I sometimes like to alternate them two. I sometimes like to squat first so that it reduces the amount of leg press weight I can do, and vice versa, basically depending on how I'm feeling. Because leg press is a naturally shorter range of motion, you see many people overloading the leg press, doing poor reps. It's like a competition to see who can pile as many plates, people, animals on a leg press that they can. But they don't often yield the leg progress that you would expect to see from leg pressing in like small cities and stuff. So we focus on quality still. Try and treat most movements like they are not necessarily isolation movements, but we're never concerned with moving weight. We are always concerned with stimulating muscle. So again, leg extension will build up 10 reps at a time, up to his max weight, and then we're going to carry on in the same fashion where we half the weight on the last set for an additional 10. Again, squeeze, 3 second negative, so we're looking at about 4 seconds of tension per rep. 10 reps per set.
Come on. Get yours. Come on.
I cannot take this anymore. Saying everything I said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me. Just me one step closer to the end. And I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the end. I'm about to break.
Yes, come on.
And the answers aren't so clear.
Come on. Come on, up, up, up.
Find a way to
Yours.
all these thoughts, they make no sense. I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away. Over and over again. Just like before.
comfortably. That drive, come on.
We've done one direct calf move, one direct hamstring move, one direct quad move. Now we're on squats. I did say we were going to do squats and leg press, but I think we'll probably just leave it to squats, given that they're a fairly similar move in terms of the way that the leg is moving. And for the sake of, like we've mentioned, what's going off at the minute, we're just here to rattle this last video off, provide a slight bit of entertainment and raise a little bit of awareness. Just to run through my experience personally. I mean, obviously this business is based around the website, and then it acquired the gym. I'm personally employed by the business, so I think I will maybe be entitled to 80% of my income, which, as I'm told, I have to pay it to myself and then claim the 80% back, which is, for one person working at a business like me that pays myself a modest wage, that's not going to be a problem at all. I have got friends working at larger businesses where they're almost being, I don't want to say forced to come to work, but they're definitely being pressured to come to work. And I can kind of understand that, because if you look at it from the point of view of a business that has to pay out, say they're on good incomes as well, has to pay out good income to 20 people, and they might not necessarily be returning the same return as they were previously, that's a big layout for those sort of people. So they don't want to be paying that out when people aren't working there. So that may be a reason why they're doing that. I think they said last night, self-employed or able to claim back, I think it's the profit or what they've put through the business. So you've got a lot of people at the minute saying, oh, tax dodging, blah, blah, blah. Whether or not these people have accountants or they do what they do with the wages, that's obviously up to them and what they want to do, but it's not like that for everyone. Some people haven't been in self-employed for 3 years, so they might not have one full tax return. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in that case for those people. Relating to what I've got going on as well, the main outgoing in my life, for me personally and for this business, is the rent for this premise. Now, I spoke to the landlord straight away and requested that I could kind of freeze that in a similar fashion to like a mortgage break period. At the time I spoke to him, he was a little bit unsure as to what would be doable with that. He did say he'd defer the first rent, which was due, which hasn't come out yet, so we'll see what happens with that. But everyone's in a real tough situation. I mean, they do say in general you should have savings that equate to sort of 3 months of your lifestyle, which is much easier said than done for a lot of people, especially in the modern day. So it's a really tough time for everyone, whether you're employed, self-employed or a business owner. I think I've been told there is grants in place for small businesses and larger businesses. I'm not sure what category this will come under in terms of that, or what sort of grant we will get, but I would imagine the majority of that grant will be pretty much eaten up straight away with missed running costs for the business. So we'll see what happens with that, but that's about everything that I've seen in regards to wages at this moment in time. So like I said, it's a tough time for everyone. I would imagine there's a lot of very worried people. with houses, families, and no income or lower, reduced income coming in at the minute. But we're only a week into this. I mean, who knows how long it could go on. People are saying 3 months. I've heard some people say more than that. But I mean, if you can carry this virus for 14 days before knowing that you've got it, and it takes sort of a week in most cases to be out of your system, then in theory, if we were to shut down for 4 to 8 weeks maximum, that should reduce the spread or halt the spread. But again, it sometimes looks different on paper, so it looks in application. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Just gonna finish off some squats. We'll let you know a little bit about what we're working on with the gym during this downtime, and then we'll crack on.
Come on then. Go, Drew. Come on. Drive straight up. Come on, good. Good, come on. Come on. Same momentum, come on, keep it like that. Like that every time, come on. 3, 2, 1, fire it up. Good. Yes. Come on. Drive it up. Come on, you've got more. You've got more. You, yes. And drive. Yes.
go. Quick leg workout, standing calf raise, lying leg curl, leg extension and squat. Each one building up to 10 rep max with the drop set, an additional 10 reps. All the time focused on a 3-second negative and a hard contraction. So we've shown you a little bit of legs to keep you occupied while we're on this break. Like I said, the gym's not been open since gyms were ordered to close. This is the first time we've been in and trained. The rest of the time will be little home workouts with what we can make do. We've spoken a little bit about financial support for different types of workers, including employed, self-employed and business owners. As you can see, we're already making amendments to the gym. I'm getting rid of a few bits that I've wanted to get rid of for a while, because there's no better time than now to make sure that come open time again, the gym is improved. So anyone that has kept their direct debits open, thank you for that. I don't actually think anyone's cancelled. The majority of this gym at the minute is not direct debit, we've only just introduced that, but we were looking to phase over onto direct debit, and if anyone does want to do that, they're more than welcome to do that. I'm not comfortable asking for people's money, but if they want to, they can. Every bit of money that gets spent on this gym, as for the first 7 months, gets reinvested. What I'm doing, got rid of the old dumbbell rack to move all these down. We've got 50s and 60s at the moment, so I'm going to get a slightly more compact 55 and a 65 to get us started. I'm going to get fixed easy bars. There's a bit of recabling that I've been putting off a little bit that we're going to get cracked on with. There's a few things that I'm going to move around, make a bit more space, make it nice and quality. We're always open to constructive criticism here. The gym didn't used to have everything it needed, now it has. It's had times where it's been cramped, now it's not. We've got a lot of natural light coming in through the skylights and the shutters. It's going to be good in summer. Me and Eliza normally have a summer party in the summer due to it being our daughter's birthday, Eliza's birthday and our wedding anniversary in June. When we know, in the past we've had that, we've rented somewhere out, but the plan this year was to have it here. So we were going to have a 1-year birthday for the gym, 2 years for BB, our wedding anniversary and Eliza's birthday. That's still planning to go ahead, permitting that all this is over by then. So it will be a nice big summer open day, barbecue day birthday, so that'll be nice. Hopefully we can get that sorted. This will be the first video of the baremuscleonline.com videos that is not part of a subscription website. This is going on YouTube. Now, I have seen people selling things, increasing prices, and whether they want to dance around it or not, profiting from the bad situation that everyone's in. That's not what this is. The website is in fact free for 7 days. Feel free to join, watch every single video that we've ever done, and unsubscribe if you want. Obviously, I've got multiple avenues to this business. I want them all to be successful, but this is not a time to cash in. If people want to do that and it provides people with some entertainment for a little bit, that's perfect. So this one will be live on YouTube. Feel free to join up for 7 days and watch the rest of the videos we've got. If you want to carry on and see what's happening going forward, then that'd be perfect. I hope this shows you what we want to do with the gym. And hopefully, this is always a place that people are welcome to come and train after this, obviously. No one could predict what's happened. It's unfortunate for everyone. Not easy for me in the first 12 months of business, but I'm no stranger to overcoming speed bumps. So the gym will still be here when all this is over. It will be back better than ever, and we hope to see all of our loyal existing members that have helped breathe new life into this gym over the past 7 months. And any new members are welcome. Let's come and have a look at what we've got. So I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet leg workout. This is the last time the gym will be open. I'm going to get myself off home and spend as much time as I can with my wife and daughter. I hope everyone stays safe and we'll see everyone soon. Thank you for watching.